Would you look at the time? It's October. That means two things around here. One, the weather's finally going to be tolerable. And two, it means I have to review some spoopy Halloween cartoon for the channel. Whoopity-doo! In the past, I reviewed some off-the-wall Halloween stuff, including that one that features registered sex offenders. Apparently, YouTube thinks it's best that I not show that review to anybody. Not the fact that it's financed or featuring some creeps, but because the cartoon sucks so hard it should never see the light of day. Funny enough, my highest view count on the channel so far is from my first Halloween review, which was of the original Dancing Pumpkin. I had no idea that was going to go the way it did, so... thanks, Saber Spark? Yeah, I kinda cringe every time I think about that review. It reminds me of those junior high photos you had when you thought you were cool and you clearly weren't. So, this time around, I think what I'm going to do is review a true horror story. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the animated version. Yeah, I know, another literary classic turned cartoon type review, but I get the feeling that this one is different. First of all, who would make a full-length animated version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? That story's pretty fucked up. I mean, there's a lot of rioting and murder in the damn thing. Who in their right mind would even bother trying to turn this into a cartoon? Them? The last time I dealt with Burbank, I ended up picking mermaid scales out of my teeth for an entire week. But at least I did get a dog slapping meme out of it. Well, it is the only feature-length animated adaptation of the thing, so nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. Let's see how this traumatized Australian children in the 1980s, shall we? Got some airtime on that one. I was joking, people! 2 seconds in and we're screaming bloody murder already. Ugh, I hate being right. So, the music kinda kicks ass. A funeral. Burbank isn't pulling any punches here.
May God have mercy on the soul of this man.
Man? Did he say man? There wasn't a man in that box. That was a monster.
Well, thanks, Officer Subtle. You part of the spoilers police?
Lord won't have mercy on his soul either, 'cause Edward Hyde never had a soul.
Damn, son. Tell us how you really feel.
Edward Hyde, you have been buried in an unmarked grave like a common murderer. Let no man mourn your passing.
Except for this gaggle of fucksticks. They might shed a tear or two.
Nanny, was Mr. Hyde really true? And was he really a monster? Tell us, Nanny, tell us.
Yes, it is a true story. And yes, he really was a monster.
Was it the director of this cartoon?
But perhaps I shouldn't tell you any more.
Go on, Nanny. Go on.
We want insomnia. It beats thinking about life without Nintendo.
Well, Henry, a very happy birthday indeed, and your future. May it be even more prosperous and successful.
Hopefully not as successful as my facial hair, but good nonetheless.
Henry, you're a man with the world at your feet. All of England has come to know of your brilliant achievements.
Whatever the hell they are.
I cannot give you the exact details yet, but it has to do with the workings of the human mind.
Oh, do tell us, Henry. It all sounds fascinating.
How do you know? He hasn't even said anything yet, you dunce!
The human mind is made of two parts. One part good, and the other part evil.
Oh Lord, Jekyll's been in the opium tents again.
My dear Jekyll, I'm afraid I just cannot agree with you. It's my opinion people are born good or born bad. Simple as that. Mark my word.
Is this guy the Victorian era of internet twits who just get offended at anything? Calm your tits, bro.
By the use of drugs, it was possible to separate good and evil.
And then what, Jekyll? What purpose would it serve?
Don't you see? We just might be able to remove the evil from man.
Good luck with that one, buddy. I don't think they'll ever find a cure for being an asshole.
What are you saying, Henry? You've taken leave of your senses? I've never heard of such balderdash and poppycock in my life. They're absolute rubbish.
The mouth on this man. Does he kiss his mother with those lips of bilious filth?
Happy birthday, Dr. Jekyll, from us all. None of us could work for a finer master than you in all England.
Your sarcasm is noted, Jeeves. Your midnight thrashing will be extra severe tonight. Thank you, sir.
But, I'd put all those mad notions of good and evil aside.
Dude, just drop it. He doesn't come to where you work and knock the stick out of your clenched asshole. The early version of Kirby wasn't very cute. How did you burn Kool-Aid? Some doctor you are.
Wanting for nothing, able to help the sick and the poor. At last, on the brink of a discovery that will astound the world.
Oh, get over yourself. The only thing you're about to do is literally invent Monster energy drinks. Thanks for that, by the way.
That should put an end to Lanyon's scorn once and for all. If I fail, then I will die.
I don't know. I think your scientific method has a few flaws here. Oof. Hugh Jackman is looking pretty rough.
And whatever I do, I will always have a safe, secret place to escape to and hide.
Cripes, that chin could stop a train cold. Damn, I hate Red Bull's aftertaste. I hate it when cats do that.
Free at last. Now I can do as I please.
Time to fuck shit up. Holy shit, did I just witness cartoon murder? Fucking A! I killed a man in Cleveland. Nobody will ever notice.
Murder in central London. Killer strikes on London Bridge.
I fail to see the appeal of Victorian Twitter.
Oh, if only they knew. If only they knew.
You could just go outside and admit it. But I guess walking 15 feet outside your door is really hard to do.
Can you hear me, Dr. Jekyll?
Yes.
I really want to play Super Mario Land 2 all of a sudden. Spider Hyde, makes me feel all gross inside.
Do as I say, Jekyll. Obey your stronger self.
Yes, some imagery of hell. You know, for kids.
This is the last will and testament of myself, Dr. Henry Jekyll.
Gee, the tone of this cartoon really makes me wonder why no one else attempted an animated adaptation of the source material. I mean, it looks like it'd be a slam dunk moneymaker to me.
You see, something terrible was happening to Dr. Jekyll.
I bet it wasn't as bad as the mental damage you're doing to these kids, lady.
Don't touch that.
Or my jazz hands will get you. Booga booga booga.
I'll remember, sir.
Ah, the refreshing taste of poison goes down smooth. I'm sorry, what?
He won't disturb you. In fact, he will have his own keys to come and go as he pleases. Otherwise, the door of my study will be locked.
Nobody will disturb my crystal meth porn ever again.
Oh, dear God, what have I done? What have I done?
You made the scene fade to black, silly.
Jekyll's last will and testament. He's left everything to a complete stranger. A certain Edward Hyde.
Is the good doctor high on the goofballs? Movie? Where are you going with this? Holy fucking mother of baby Bertha Jehoshaphat. I think this cartoon literally went where I think it did. They cartoonified what might possibly be sexual assault and murder. Dark is an understatement for the tone of this cartoon right now.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Young girl murdered. Mystery killer disappears again.
The only thing more horrifying than murder is your teeth, son. Damn!
Have you ever noticed that door before?
Why? Is it a dimensional portal or something?
Stopped at a pub to warm up.
Alright, let's just add alcoholism to the mix because we might as well ruin every child that sees this cartoon.
Get out of my way.
Well, that was mighty nice of him.
Bottoms up.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Stop me if you dare.
You know, this reminds me of every bar back home. Except they use the word fuck like a comma.
Come back out!
Well, that was anticlimactic.
That house belongs to a monster who would attack women and old men, a devil of a man. I saw him do it myself.
And you didn't report any of this to the police because...
What do you know of this fiend you speak of?
An evil creature. He has a fearful face and cares little for his fellow man.
Sounds like my kind of bloke.
Ah, yes. I'm getting very tired of this nonsense he talks. Good and evil, two parts to the mind.
You're still offended from the conversation? What are you, like the Victorian version of Tumblr with your insane levels of butthurt?
Precisely. And it's all such unscientific rubbish. I find it disagreeable.
I'm going to start wearing tinfoil on my head and looking out for reptile people.
Did you ever meet a friend of his? An Edward Hyde?
No, never heard of him.
Is that some kind of otherkin name?
I don't rightly know, sir. Mr. Hyde has his own keys. He comes and goes all the time.
He hides a spare in my nose.
I'll catch him if I have to stay out in the cold all night.
Stalkers do a better job, bro.
To you and Jekyll.
Jekyll's away from home. How did you know me?
He spoke of you.
That's a lie.
Now kiss me, you fool!
Jekyll's solicitor. You may want to contact me sometime.
Get a good look at this backside, because you'll be kissing it later. This is why you don't mix Coca-Cola and Pop Rocks, kids. Damn. I've had a few mornings where I feel like Jekyll here, but I can't imagine what level of hangover you have to look like that. Well, that seemed necessary.
Most unseemly.
When are they gonna bring back Ecto Cooler, damn it?
He gives me the creeps. I can't see what the monster wants with him. I never saw such an ugly face.
Have you looked in the mirror, dearie? Who the hell eats Granny Smiths? I want some Honey Crisps.
My double life is becoming impossible.
Looting in broad daylight? Is this 19th century London or 1990s Los Angeles?
I must choose my better self. Be rid of him forever.
Well, the Hyde truly is a monster. Taking stolen property and throwing it in the river. Next thing you know, he'll be running for Congress.
I'm beginning to think I need a change.
Well, perhaps a holiday. You shouldn't work so hard.
Yeah, you need a break from all those patients you're not helping.
3 times the dose. That's got to stop him coming back.
Even Monster says you shouldn't drink more than 3 cans in a day. Besides, there's more dignified ways of killing yourself.
It's Poole and Bradshaw, sir.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Oh shit, are we about to become unemployed?
What was that horrible scream?
Did you ever watch The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage?
Did he hurt you?
No, I was lucky.
You might want to reevaluate those outcomes, sister.
Dr. Jekyll should have tried to escape.
He did. That's what started the doctor taking larger doses of the drugs.
Drugs are bad.
How nice of Burbank to shout out Dingo here.
Dr. Jekyll, are you all right? It's Poole and Bradshaw, sir.
Bradshaw? I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. Where the fuck is the line here? Kill all the people you want, but leave the cat out of this. Yes, animal abuse for comedic effect. The producers must have smoked themselves stupid. Okay, ripes, that is the true vision of horror. Russell Crowe really does have anger issues. Burbank thought it'd be a really good idea that a man's dentures fly out in the middle of his cartoon murder. You know, I've made jokes during reviews where I've suggested cartoons have a hard R, but yeah, I'm really starting to think this one needs it.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Mystery killer named. Police on Edward Hyde!
I guess he got his first chest hair last night with that voice.
I'd have to report that to the police.
Oh, you mustn't do that. Hyde's not here. I will never see him again, I swear to you.
I kissed him once. Why are you all going overboard about this?
Did Hyde tell you what to write in that will of yours? Then there's no doubt. He meant to murder you too.
How do these baby things work? Who knew being a mother was so hard? Ah! A heart boner! See what happens when you fap too much? I'd kick that old lady over and eat her birdseed, but fuck it. Here you are, sir, the finest crack house in London.
Don't let your dinner get cold, Dovey. Whatever it is can wait.
The mashed potatoes are boiling over like hot lava, but you need to scarf that shit down.
He asks me to meet with a friend of his at midnight. He says it's all in the cause of medicine. I must go this instant.
Why are you eating breakfast at midnight? I always thought there was something off about you. Probably eats ice cream for breakfast.
When did he leave the house?
This morning, sir. He said he wanted some fresh air.
I suppose he wasn't fond of my Dutch oven this morning.
Well, there you are, Gov. Sorry it took so long. I could have broken the Bank of England in half the time, eh? Yeah.
Jeff Dunham is funnier. Who cuts cocaine with Kool-Aid powder?
Pack the drawer with straw, then wrap a sheet around it. That way I can carry it home without spilling the contents.
I intend to smoke the shit out of every drop of it.
Edward Hyde! You're Edward Hyde, the murderer!
And don't forget Instagram influencer. Did you see my latest reel?
Did you bring the cabinet drawer?
Yes. There, behind the chair.
What the hell is a chair?
Henry! Oh my God!
Oh shit, that is the line of the cartoon right there. And there's only one thing that could possibly make it any better. Maestro?
Henry!
Disgusting!
Henry!
Motherfucker!
Henry!
Holy shit!
Henry!
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, dear. Perhaps I shouldn't have told them that.
Oh, golly gee whiz fuck! What made you think any part of this story would be a good idea to share with small children? You're the type of maniac that would give Anne Frank a drum kit with your level of brilliance.
No, no! Tell us more, tell us more.
Well,
Now I look like a jackass.
Dr. Jekyll's dear friend, Dr. Lanyon, lay gravely ill. Such was the effect of learning the awful secret.
Learning your friend is a massive asshole is enough to put you at death's door? You wuss.
A week ago he was himself, good as gold, and now I fear he's dying.
He won't stop jamming to Limp Bizkit.
There was an urgent call, a mysterious note. He went out, and that's all I know.
Now he wants to take that cookie and stick it in my yeah!
I will never recover. A matter of weeks, if that.
You and your first world problems. Boo-hoo!
Don't mention that name to me. I've finished with that man. I don't ever want to see or hear of him again.
He said corn was better than Limp Bizkit.
One day you might learn the truth of this, but don't ask me.
Your friendship status doesn't require top secret clearance, dude.
Here you are, Mr. Poole. Sit down.
Lady, I don't think that fan is conducive to the cause.
I only saw him for a minute, but it made my hair stand on end.
If I had any.
But I've served him 20 years. Why would he cry out like a rat and run from me?
Sorry, bro. Looks like you're headed to the city of Dumpsville. Population, you.
It just missed me. Oh, scared me to death, it did. It had another note tied to it.
Oh my god, is everybody in this cartoon that Tumblr sensitive?
And send Bradshaw and Annie out as well, if necessary, to every chemist in London.
Glory be.
Man is really looking to overdose on Pop Rocks.
There's been a horrible crime.
What sort of crime? Whatever do you mean?
I can't say what I mean, sir. Please come and see for yourself.
As you can see, I'm totally distraught.
Thank goodness it's Mr. Otterson.
Ugh, cooties.
What you sent me is inferior and will not work. Whatever the cost, for God's sake, find me the old stuff.
Yeah, I remember when Coca-Cola changed their formula. That's why I went out and bought a lifetime supply of my favorite shit. Sure, it says November 14th, 2016, but I'd still drink it. But I ain't doing it for a joke. This is my supply, bro.
You being Dr. Jekyll's lawyer, we thought you'd tell us what to do.
I guess Jekyll didn't pay you to think.
Calm yourself, Bradshaw. We're all nervous, but we'll soon put an end to it. You go round the corner and wait outside the back entrance. Right. Down with the door. Now!
Alright, I always wanted an animated version of The Shining.
Dr. Jekyll has left me his fortune. But if Hyde knew that, why did he not destroy this document?
Who cares? You're doubly rich now. Time to fuck off!
We must do is try to save your master's reputation and good name.
Yes, sir.
Give me enough time to read these papers. Then we'll call the police.
Hooray! A cover-up!
Well, it wasn't long after Mr. Utterson sold the house, and we all went to work for other people.
Well, life sucks. Go to bed.
God rest your soul, Dr. Jekyll.
What a great ending. Here comes the part of the review where I summarize all my snark comments about the animation and my berating of the story. Maybe even make a joke about how this copy of the film looks like someone took a huge piss all over it. But the truth of the matter is, I can't do it. This cartoon is fucking awesome. Burbank, you beautiful bastards. I don't know how you did it, but you somehow cartoonified murder, assault, and public drunkenness. And I'm here for it. This shit is all killer, no filler. All treats, no tricks. Hell, I don't even feel like I need to take a shit right now. I don't need to drop deuces. I need to dance. And that's what I'm about to do. Hey! 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 The monster mash. He did the mash. He was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. Treat, no tricks. Hot damn, I recommend this thing. Fuck. The storytelling. Cartoonified white This is good shit. But this is also what happens when you keep something for nearly 6 years. You can't really see it, but it's kind of yellowed a little bit. Like, I can see tinges of yellow, and as much as I love Crystal Pepsi, even I'm not that stupid to drink something like this. I mean, it's probably way past flat at this point, but I'm just glad to have this shit. And I'm not doing a Sam tries or anything like that. What, are you sick in the head? Do it your damn self.